Hello students, welcome to the class. Today we will learn about deflation. Have you ever heard this word? You must be thinking deflation is something which is not good, right? Deflation is something that is a very negative word, as the name looks like, deflation. Okay, so let's not guess the meaning like this. Okay, let's discuss its meaning, the causes behind it, and what is the effect of it on any economy, and what are the general measures that we can discuss to control deflation. So quickly start with the meaning of deflation. Deflation is a decrease in the general price of the product. Deflation is the decrease in the general price of the product. So please look this point very clearly. It is a decrease in the general price level of what? Of goods and services. Clear? Now, why it occurs? It occurs when the inflation rate falls below 0%. 0% means below the level when the inflation means deflation is decrease in the general price, inflation means increase in the general price. So when there is the increase in the general price of the product falls below 0%, then the condition of deflation occurs. Okay, so what is deflation? It is decrease in the general price level of goods and services. Okay, now what are its effect? Basically, what are its effect? It increases the real value of a money of a nation. Okay, the real value of a money increases, and which allows one, means the customers, to buy more goods with same amount of money. Means with the same amount of money they can buy more goods. So overall, let's understand, it is decrease in the general price level. It occurs when the inflation rate falls below 0°, and it increases the real value of a money of a nation and allows to buy more goods with the same amount of money. Okay, now let's see its causes from different sides. Deflation can be caused from demand side. Deflation can be caused from demand side, from supply side. Okay, from demand side, when there is a deep fall in average demand, when the demand of goods and services falls, when the demand for the goods and services falls, what happens? Deflation occurs. The decrease in the prices occurs, so that the selling of the goods and services can be increased. Okay, large negative output gap is again one more reason for deflation. Now from supply side, improved productivity. When the production level is improved, there is a high level of production, then the prices go little low, the deflation occurs that time so that more number of goods can be sold at faster rate. Technology advance, when the technology of productivity is advanced. Exchange rate appreciation, very low cost labor, very low cost labor, when the labor cost is very low during the time of productivity, so the product price, goods and services, the general price of the goods and services occurs to happens, so which causes deflation, a decrease in their level. Okay, now let's see the causes of deflation in a more prescribed way in terms of flowchart. Falling demand or lower cost of production. Falling demand means global recession, fiscal austerity, decline in the confidence, and fall in money supply. From the lower cost of production, lower all prices, improved technology, appreciation, falling import prices. And the third major point is negative inflation expectations. When there is a negative inflation expectation, then also the deflation causes. So by the graph you can understand deflation is a persistent fall in the general price level of goods and services. The rate of inflation becomes negative at this point when the deflation occurs. From the demand side, if you see, deep fall in AD. From the supply side, if you see, improved productivity, technological advancement. Okay, so this is the graph of price deflation. Now what are the effects of deflation? Let's understand. First point, decreasing nominal prices for goods and services. As we learned before, the nominal prices for goods and services decreases, of course. Increasing buying power of cash money. The buying power increases because of the decrease in the prices. Decreased investment. The investment for money starts decreasing. Okay. Benefits recipient of fixed income. Benefits recipient of fixed income. So जो भी whatever recipients are there, they benefit from the fixed income only. There is no overall improvement in their activity. So these are the causes of effects of deflation on the products and on the business entities, on the economy. Now let's see what are the general measures to control deflation. Increase productivity. If we increase productivity, that can also control the deflation. Okay, freeze prices and wages. The prices and the wages should be freezed. Implement a wage restraint policy. There should be a policy. Encourage personal savings. Personal savings should be increased. Implement control measures for consumer credit. Import control. Import control means make complete imported goods cheaper. Completely imported goods, make them cheaper. Introduce price indexation, linking all the prices to a particular index, for example CPI. Okay, so linking all the prices to a particular index, and inflation targeting. So these are some general measures which are required to control the deflation. So I hope you have understood the terminology deflation, its causes and its effects and the measures. So now I am going to give you some questions for your homework which you will solve and we will discuss in the next class. Till then, revise the topic thoroughly and clear all your doubts in the next class. Thank you so much.